What's up, fellas? Good morning. Yo, you ever go outside and you see a car, like a nice car, like a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a McLaren? I love the look of the McLaren. And you're like, man, that's a nice car. Or, you get excited, you get that, but I'll never buy one. You ever get that? You ever go through that? I go through that all the time. I'm like, man, that's a nice, but I'll never buy one. Guys, lately, that's the feeling I've been getting when it comes to, like, dating, with, getting married in the future, all that crap. Like, man, that looks nice, but I'll never buy one. I'll never get one. I'll never get in that situation. I don't know. I could, maybe I'm wrong, right? And I really hope that I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm right. My gut feeling is going with like, nah, buddy. And I just don't see it, man. I don't see that it's worth the sacrifice, that it's worth the investment, that it's worth your time, the money, the commitment, because it takes a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot to be in. It's not just her saying yes and that's it. No, it takes a lot. You gotta provide. You gotta have that time. You gotta have. I just don't see it, man. I'm like, I'd rather hold on to my resources, and then, I'm an older guy. I'm starting out in life again. I'm 34, bro, and I got my own children. So most likely than not, whoever I meet is probably gonna have her own children, or or I'll get with someone to have children just because we have children, But to be a stepdad, oh no, I did that once, man, and I just don't recommend it, man. It's not that the kid was a bad kid or nothing. It's just not an ideal situation, You just in this life, fellas, you got to put yourself in a position where it's okay to risk a little bit, but you can't risk it all. And that's kind of how being a stepdad is. Like, you're not putting yourself in a good position at all. You're coming in already with a hand tied behind your back, but you still gotta run full speed and do everything that all the other guys are doing with all their hands free, bro. And I don't recommend that at all. Does it work for some people? It does, but it's just not for me anymore. I don't know, fellas. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but the more I think of it, the more I'm like, nah, dude, that looks nice, but that's just not for me.